Hello, Inbot from Filthy Casuals here, going over a dragon attack on a base that you see often in wars, Moat style base, where there's a big moat surrounding the town hall in the 80s. We're up to a pretty good start, 27-0, trying to keep this up. We had a little mini war over the weekend, trying to get pushed up to clan level 5. Some good attacks here. I wanted to show you one from Bumless. You see here there's we call this a moat base because there's a moat that goes around the town hall and it's hard to funnel your dragons in there. A lot of people will just randomly spam their dragons in here and not be happy with the results as the 80s pick off your dragons circling around the outside buildings. What Bumless will do here is take in his dragons on the side, and that will cut a gap on each side. And then simply, once those gaps are cut in the side, the dragons launched on this west side here will have nowhere to go but into the core. Pretty straightforward attack once you see it. So when you see these bases, you may initially be confused, but just cut a big old swath in the side there, and then launch your dragons from one side. They'll be funneled into the core. The nice thing about these is that you can get such a tight funnel with them. You don't have to do your rages. 3 rages, you can do 2 rages and a heal, and you can stack them in a line. And you want to do that so that your dragons get in there and your loons stay healed. So we'll go ahead and play this here. Pretty simple concept, just starting with a drag here on each side, cutting a gap along these gaps, and then he started in 2 more in the corner, and then you'll see him fill in the middle 6 in the back side on that 1030 entrance. You'll see here, I'll just play it through, I'll stop interrupting. You'll see here he forgets his loons. The loons should be in tow of the dragons. You'll want to give the loons a second to wait before dropping the loons after the dragons, so the loons don't pass up the dragons and get fired down by the ADs. But you obviously don't want to wait as long as he did and forget them altogether. But nonetheless, great attack, worked out just fine. It's not a max Town Hall 8 base, but same concept applies when you do find a max Town Hall 8 base. And there you see the stacked in a row rage heal rage instead of the traditional Mickey Mouse rages, which you can do in this instance because of such a tight funnel. And there are those really late balloons. So drop those balloons behind your dragons in tow, and you're going to clobber some bases that a lot of people will have trouble with against moat style town hall designs. Keep it filthy, folks. We'll see you next time.